Now on CoastTV News.
Bill spike mystery.
It's gone up so drastically for people.
Massive spikes in electric bills while others are paying less. What's behind the drastic difference?
Fighting floodwaters, storm surge flooding hits the town up to 40 days a year, the new plan that could keep water out.
Housing struggles. A new report reveals the struggles of workers trying to afford homes. What's being done to fix it in Milton?
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Opening power bills to an unpleasant surprise. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with people across the peninsula wondering how they can afford to pay their power bills. We've heard from multiple people that bills for gas and electric specifically are just way too high, including power bills in Seaford, Milford, and chiefly Delmarva Power. Bills are exponentially higher than normal. Customers say tonight we look at these specific costs and some of the causes of the high bills. We begin in Milford.
And that's where people are heating up and plugging in Milford, and some people having that sticker shock when they are opening their recent bills. And that's where CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken joins us live in Milford. Emma, you spoke with people who are paying hundreds of dollars more than the month before.
Maddie, if you follow me over this way, we're outside of one couple's house that we spoke to earlier, and they tell me they have not seen an energy bill this high in their 4 years of living here. They have City of Milford Electric, and they want answers. Jerry and Vivian Donnelly say their City of Milford electric bill jumped $400 this month.
I think we need some answers, and nobody has an answer so far. I think they need to address the situation and explain why it's gone up so drastically for people.
The Donnellys say they didn't change their usage. For people like the Donnellys with City of Milford Electric, their bill increased significantly. But other people we spoke to off camera with City of Milford Electric or Delaware Co-op said their bills went down. For City of Milford Electric, their reasoning is the weather. This January was an average of 9 degrees colder than January 2024 and 15 degrees colder than 2023. The city says this made the average household usage 12% higher than the last 5 Januaries. Martha Timlin says it's been a combination of ups and downs in her house.
Oil and gas, we've seen an increase in those prices. It's in keeping for what fuel prices are like around the country. And given the increase in how cold things are, but electricity prices were actually slightly lower.
Some people in Milford are feeling the shock as the energy bills surge. The City of Milford says heating and air conditioning make up about half of energy bill usage, and they recommend turning your thermostat down 1 or 2 degrees to reduce heating time, as well as sealing gaps on windows and doors. In Milford, Emma Aiken, CoastTV News.
And it's not just Milford. Delmarva Power customers are seeing big bills, and today lawmakers convened to address Delmarva Power's recent utility bill hikes. Dozens of customers shared their concerns during the hearing, while lawmakers sought to get clearer explanations. Delmarva Power attributes the increase to higher energy usage during this recent cold snap and says regulations and infrastructure improvements are one reason why supply and delivery costs are higher. However, both lawmakers and customers are calling for further clarification on the factors behind the rising costs.
I think we need better answers. I think they need to do more than just say, we're not going to come at you if you fall behind. I think they need to come at us and say, here's how we can lower the charge. Here's how we can lower some of the costs.
And here's some good news. Delmarva Power says it's not charging for late payments for January and February and allowing people to pay later.
Delaware Republicans from Sussex County are introducing a bill to redirect greenhouse gas initiative rates to ratepayers, as well as revisit legislation that changed Delaware's energy portfolio. Gerald Hawker and Brian Shoup saying, quote, Delawareans are facing an unsustainable rise in electricity rates, placing an undue financial burden on families and businesses. We and our colleagues have heard from countless constituents pleading for relief, and we are committed to taking action, end quote.
And this is not the last time Delaware lawmakers will discuss this. The Senate Environment, Energy, and Transportation Committee is meeting Monday, February 24th to talk about Delaware's energy policy, supply, and reliability. All of which brings us to our Coast TV poll this evening. We want to know, have you noticed higher utility bills recently?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. Wow, it's changed. 77% say by a lot, 15% by a little. Only 1% now say costs went down, and 7% say no big difference.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. Go to coasttv.com or use the mobile app. You can also send us a comment if you would like to. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11. Flooding, it is a threat to every one of us on these coastal towns and cities. In Bethany Beach, town leaders are always looking ahead to the next big storm. Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson shows us how Bethany Beach is preparing for future flooding.
Flooding on the coast. Sound familiar?
The nature of the beast being so close to the water.
It's something Bethany Beach leaders have to be prepared for. Hurricane Sandy in 2012, which was the last time the town went under severe evacuation.
The big rainstorms fill up the drain, the water drains.
The dunes on the beach protect the coastal town from nor'easters, so people don't have to spend their days walking through the water. Ken and Kristen Upton live in Bethany Beach and say the storms are just hard to handle, but they think the town is doing what it can.
I think there's a pretty good infrastructure as far as drainage and sewer pipes and all that.
The town says around 30 to 40 days a year, Bethany experiences storm surge flooding, which Bethany is trying to fight against. To do that, they want to install a 3.5-foot dam that the town says would prevent up to 95% of the flooding. Celeste Walker is new to the coast and picked out a house closer to Ocean View than downtown, specifically to be farther away from flood issues.
I didn't want to have to deal with that unless you're up high. I didn't want to be subjected to damage and deal with floods.
While there's no flooding right now in Bethany Beach, today was just a few steps to make sure that this water doesn't end up at your doorstep for the next flood season. In Bethany Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
And let's go ahead and take a live look now outside into Ocean City. A beautiful shot there. Our first alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobuono, joins us with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Maddie. Yeah, we've lucked out along the coast as far as any coastal storms are concerned. Most of the storms we've seen this winter so far haven't really had any major impact as far as the coast is concerned. But that may be changing as we go into next week. We could be dealing with a nor'easter. I'll have more on that a little bit later on. But we do have a gale warning up through 7 o'clock on Monday for the entire Delaware coastline. We're going to be seeing those winds really begin to pick up as we go into Sunday and Monday. High pressure in full force. Here is our developing storm system out in the Midwest. That is going to be giving us rain as we push into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, and then some stronger rain by Sunday. Arctic air rolls in, and then I'll have more on that potential coastal storm as we go into the middle part of next week coming up a little bit later on in my full forecast.
Thank you, Chris. Well, new today, a house in the Stonewater Creek development in Millsboro caught fire, a big one. Let's look on your screen here. You can see the top of the house was damaged in the fire. First responders believe it originated in the attic. Firefighters said the fire spread quite quickly.
That always raised difficulties and challenges that we had to overcome, but we had ample water supply. The hydrants right within a block from the house, and the apparatus and the personnel were sufficient in order to mitigate the situation.
And the cause of the fire is yet to be determined.
Ocean City's hope of bringing a sports complex to the area, that has stalled, and it's because they don't know where they're going to build it. Because of that, state money that would help get the project started is on hold. Now, 3 sites are proposed for the sports complex, all between Stephen Decatur High School and the intersection of routes 113 and 589. But each has an issue that, for now, makes it unfeasible. City Manager Terry McGeehan would not elaborate on the specific site problems, but is optimistic.
We certainly hope not. Our goal
has been and is to build the sports complex. There's always some bumps in the road, and that's where we are right now.
A $500,000 stadium grant to pay for design will be released once that site is chosen.
Construction on the Millsboro bypass is moving forward. Listen to this. Starting Monday, DelDOT says work to install pipes. That's going to begin here near Route 113 near Oak Avenue. That work should be done by February 28th.
Affordable and workforce housing is back up for discussion in Milton. Town Council unanimously voted to send a report to Planning and Zoning to figure out how to bring affordable housing to Milton. Now, some ideas have included working with nonprofit housing developers and having an informational kiosk with resources. But people with Coast TV say they're on the fence about new development, and one woman we spoke with says the town needs affordable housing.
I'm against it in the sense of these taking up all the farmland, etc., just to put these mini mansions in there. I think it makes more sense to help out the local folks who live here all the time.
Milton's Planning and Zoning Commission will meet Tuesday at 6:30 to begin discussing that report. And we are just getting started this evening.
The Seaside Boat Show is back in Ocean City this weekend. What you can expect.
If you're making your way out with that special someone this evening, dress warmly. Temperatures going to be falling into the 20s through the evening. Eventually, we'll see increasing clouds through the overnight. We have a variety of weather to talk about here over the next 7 days on Delmarva. I'll break it all down in my full forecast in minutes.
New town hall and police station coming to Dewey. That's what it's like right now, though. We're going to tell you when it's going to be done in just 60 seconds.
Thank you for calling Coastal Comfort.
This is a complimentary call. A couple of years ago, I had my heat pumps replaced. Last night, I noticed one of them wasn't working right. Somebody was out here within a couple of hours, and it's working perfectly. But I was in the service industry for 33 years. Good service is something you can't find today. It very much is appreciated. Your crew is a good crew. Really fine people, are professional, and they're efficient.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer. Carrier, turn to the experts.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers, reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Dewey Beach is moving forward in upgrading its town hall and police facilities.
The project is expected to take close to 2 years to complete all the phases included. Live in Dewey Beach is Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy. Brendan, this is a pretty big project with a pretty hefty tag.
Charlie, take a look right here behind me at the plot of land where this building will go. The new town hall, police headquarters, and EMS station all right here behind me. And I can tell you two things for sure. This isn't a small project by any means, and it's certainly not a cheap one. $11 million is the price tag on it right now. And if you look again behind me, 23,000, more than 23,000 square feet will all fit right there with a multiple level building. And when I spoke with somebody who lives in Dewey Beach, also used to be a commissioner, he told me that if the town has the money for something like this, then they should go ahead and do this.
The town's been saving for years and they have a good source of funds. This current town hall is mold and the upkeep is not there. So they need a new town hall.
The town council meeting to discuss those changes, next steps, or any additions they want to make just happened, and they discussed those finances, how they're going to spend the money, and where all of that money is coming from. We'll bring you all the latest and some updates on Coast TV News at 11. But for now, live in Dewey Beach, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
Well, we're going to be on a roller coaster ride as far as our temperatures are concerned. We're going to go from spring to winter in less than 24 hours, Sunday into Monday. And we're going to talk about some snow chances next week. I'll break it all down in my full forecast when Coast TV News at 6 continues.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Severe weather can take a toll on your roof. Don't wait until it's too late. Reinvest your tax refund into your most valuable asset, your home, with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Experience unmatched protection and durability with top quality materials and expert craftsmanship you can trust.
Have total confidence in your investment with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee. For a limited time, get 50% off installation plus financing options as low as $99 a month.
Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This is binging, that's buffering. This is gaming, that's glitching. This is a meetup, that's a freeze up. Power home, power struggle. Wi-Fi, why me? TikTok? Tick tock. Working, worked up. Streaming, steaming. Security detection? Oops, no protection. You can have this, or you can have that. This is Mediacom, and this is where it's at.
In your home, every drop of water matters. It's not just H2O, it's health and home comfort. At FHFERP, we take your plumbing personally. For just $29, let us be your home's water experts. We'll scrutinize every pipe to ensure reliability and purity right from the tap. Because we believe water is the lifeblood of your home, we're adding a free water quality test, ensuring your water is as clean and as safe as possible.
Call FHFERP, FHFERP.com.
Fall in love with safety and reliability at Gateway Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. From rain and snow to sunny skies, Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive has you covered through any weather. Right now, take home a new 2025 Subaru Outback and take advantage of great financing rates as low as 1.9%. Stop by today to pre-order the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, designed for tomorrow. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
The President's Day sale is on now at Carpet and Tile Mart, where you'll save $1,000 on new floors your whole family will love. Visit your local Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenter or carpetmart.com today.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Well, it was a cold Valentine's Day on Delmarva, but at least we had the bright blue skies and sunshine. Right now in Lewis, we are holding in the 30s, 36 degrees. We are clear, we're dry, we're going to remain precipitation-free. Clouds will gradually increase through the evening and into the overnight as we fall into the upper 20s to lower 30s. Right now, temperature-wise, holding in the 30s. We're at 35 for Rehoboth Beach, 38 in Ocean City, 34 in Salisbury. Winds have relaxed themselves, so that's going to allow temperatures to fall with the clear skies. We do have a gale warning up for the Delaware Bay as well as the Delaware coastline through 7 o'clock on Monday. Winds really going to be needed to pick up as we go into Sunday through Monday. Here is our storm system that's going to be affecting us tomorrow, beginning to take shape right now. We have some snow to the north in Illinois and some rain beginning to build across Texas and Arkansas. So a rainy weekend ahead. We start the day off tomorrow dry. Rain rolls in tomorrow afternoon through the evening hours. Temperatures are going to be surging into the 60s by Sunday with another round of rain and even potentially a rumble of thunder. Then we have Arctic air greeting us next week with a potential snowstorm by the middle part of next week. So as I mentioned, we dip into the mid-upper 20s tonight. For most of us, lower 30s at the coast. Most of the morning is dry. The rain rolls in after about lunchtime. See here on Futurecast, moving in about 2 o'clock, a soaking rain through the evening. So if you have any plans tomorrow night, we're going to be dealing with that rain across the area. Notice, though, the winds out of the south. Temperatures are actually going to be rising through tomorrow night into early Sunday. Could even see a few downpours Sunday morning, but look at temperatures. We're in the 60s early Sunday morning through the afternoon. Then we see the strong front come through. Winds really begin to gust. Downpours, even a rumble of thunder possible, and then we dry things out, and then we see bitterly cold air greeting us a Monday morning. We do have a minor severe threat. We can see that threat there in the green. That is for most of our southern communities through Salisbury down to Chicotee. We have a marginal risk there. Could see a brief isolated wind gust as we go into Sunday afternoon. As far as rainfall totals go, a general 1 to 2 inches by Sunday night. As I mentioned, the story is going to be those winds up to 50 miles an hour out of the south. Then we switch them. We see the front come through. We're out of the northwest by Monday morning. We're going to be seeing wind chills in the teens by Monday morning. So we're going to go from feeling like 60 on Sunday to feeling like the teens Monday morning. That cold air sets the stage, that Arctic air mass sets the stage for a potential nor'easter. We haven't seen this setup so far this winter, but strong signals for a potential nor'easter as we go into Wednesday through Thursday. Could be dealing with a significant snowstorm there. We'll continue to fine-tune the forecast throughout the weekend and into early next week. We have that red alert in play for the wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour into Sunday with the rain. We see bitterly cold air by President's Day.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
It's playoff time for winter sports on Delmarva. And in the ECAC, every team gets one last chance to win a title. Tonight, the semifinals in the Eastern Shore Independent Athletic Conference will be held in basketball. On the girls' side, Gunston and Delmarva Christian will face off for a spot in the championship game. These two teams faced off earlier in the year with the Royals rolling to a pair of 20-plus point wins. And on the other side of the bracket, Salisbury Christian and St. Peter and Paul will meet for the 4th time this season, with the Sabres besting the Jags in the past 3 matchups. Now for the boys, Worcester Prep hosts the Salisbury School. The Mallards finished the regular season 8-3, including slaying the Dragons in each matchup this year. On the other side, Salisbury Christian and Delmarva Christian will go head-to-head for the 3rd time after the Royals knocked off the Jaguars in the prior 2 games. Make sure to tune in to the final score tonight at 10:30 p.m. to catch all the highlights. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night, everyone.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Treat your Valentine to a new tub or shower from Coastal Bath, the #1 Bath Planet dealer in the Northeast region, backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Take advantage of Coastal Bath's sweet savings. Right now, receive a free shower door, plus no interest, no payments until 2026.
How do I like the new bath? I love it. My wife loves it. I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
I actually had a baby tooth that never came out.
My bottom teeth were a little crooked. One of my bottom teeth did not grow in as a child.
I didn't even have a tooth.
I had some crowding, so Smiles Correct worked great for me.
It's never too late to get things straight.
Smiles Correct clear aligners are made in-house at Tillman Orthodontics, so you'll save time and money.
It was helpful that you guys had 2 separate locations.
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics.
Learn more about Smiles Correct clear aligners with a free consultation.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, keeping the lights on is a team effort, and our team broke a reliability record in 2024. Members experienced a nearly 20% drop in outages, and our crews have never restored power faster. Our success is a result of dedicated engineers, careful planning, tree trimming, and the use of advanced technology that can self-heal power lines and equipment. And not only has Co-op power never been more reliable, it's also the most affordable in the state of Delaware.
Get more for your tax refund with Alton Brothers' guaranteed lowest everyday price. No games, no gimmicks, just their guaranteed lowest prices every day on the brands and styles you love. Plus, take advantage of select items up to 50% off. That's up to half off Alton Brothers' lowest everyday price. Why wait for a sale when you can get Delmarva's guaranteed lowest everyday prices at Alton Brothers, furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years. Have you been to Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury lately?
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough?
At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marvel Road.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
The Seaside Boat Show is back in Ocean City this weekend from February 14th through the 16th at the Ocean City Convention Center, maybe for Valentine's Day. The event features over 140 exhibitors and 50 boat dealers showcasing the latest in boating and marine technology. And check out CoastTV.com for more details on this and other cool things to do this weekend.
And not the best timing for the rain coming in this weekend. Chilly rain tomorrow afternoon, but then temperatures rise tomorrow night into Sunday. 63 rain, wind, could even see a rumble of thunder. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles an hour. Mitchell Francis of Millsboro, Delaware, you're the winner of our Paul Davis umbrella. You can get your forecast anytime by dialing our First Alert weather phone. We have a red alert in place for Sunday, due in part for the heavy rain. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles an hour. Wind chills in the teens by Monday morning, and then watching for that potential snow threat Wednesday night into Thursday.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.